Hello and welcome. Let me check my audio. Things are all enabled here because I think I probably messed with them since I was last live. No, I did not. Cool. Everything should be fine. Welcome in, everyone. Hello to Failing Sideways in the YouTube chat. Still at work. I'm not sure I'll still be here when you're finished, but thanks for stopping by. And Kohai with the 3 stream streak. Thank you very much for continuing to tune in. I'm back at Nashville, where, if you were watching a Sunday or two ago, I had an awful race. And I've got no race labs. That's not good. Let's open that and hope it comes up on OBS. Otherwise, I'll have to refresh some things. Is that going to come in? It's not coming for me yet. It's coming for me. And it has not come in for anything else. Where's Race Labs? Here we are. Refresh that. No. I don't get why it... Oh, it is there. Yeah, there we go. Cool. I'll refresh the garage cover for good measure, but I don't think we'll need that today because it's fixed setup. Alright, let's do some laps. Not really practiced for this. So honestly not expecting much from this. I struggled at Nashville in the next gen. And I have not practiced it in the track. So yeah. I probably shouldn't have done this race. I probably should have pulled out. You know, it's the last race of the truck season, and you know, we're running this all year. Started off with Victor Cobb, and for a brief period Jordan as well. And well, I'm the only one left. And so I just wanted to do the last race of the season. I'm probably not going to run this league next year. I'll run the A class, almost certainly, because I like driving the next gen more than the truck. But you know, I wanted to see out the truck season like this and do the last one. So bit of a, not a lap of honor, but bit of a send off for the truck. Hey, Jump Master Yota, welcome. Is that a Hot Wheels Yota or is that a different Yota? I still need to check out the Hot Wheels Discord actually. It's been an awfully busy week with new iRacing build and a few other bits of sim racing content, so have not been back on Hot Wheels since the stream last week. This doesn't feel like awful to drive so far. I mean, I'm slow. Not that slow actually. I'm not actually last. Look, I'm second last. That's alright. It is Hot Wheels Yoja, okay. Oh, what's this? How to get disqualified from the virtual oval.de season finale in less than 30 seconds. Oh, it made me go wide. Kohai just redeemed a live performance there. I need that to come up in the on-screen chat so that it's clear on YouTube what's going on when I suddenly launch into whatever the hell that is. I should have done it correctly and been like, how ought get disqualified from the virtual oval.de season finale in less than 30 seconds. And because I wanted to do it correctly and with typo, you get it twice for your money. Look at that. Okay, now I'm last again. But I have not done very good laps here. Typos above the gold. I mean, same. I feel like the older I'm getting, the worse my typing is getting. The worst thing I do is I accidentally double space a lot. Like, you'll probably start to notice it in my Discord message, because I don't bother editing them if I do this, usually. But I'll put like 2 spaces between words. Not intentional in any way. I don't know how I do it. Never used to. But for like a year and a half, I've been doing that. So that's cool. Hello D. With the highlighted message. I can definitely see you, don't worry. Do that all the time, and now I go back and fix it. I mean, if it's like a work email, I'm fixing that, like 100%. Or like something proper, like a tweet or a YouTube video description! Exclamation mark YouTube for a link to my YouTube channel. By the way, I just uploaded a Supercars Gen 3 video and last night a Ferrari, well this morning a Ferrari 499p video. If it's something like that, I will, oh, D, we're doing the shill, perfect. Yeah, if it's something proper, I'll edit it, but like random Discord messages, I'm like, eh. Discord as well, look at that. How many more can you find? That one don't work. You cannot redeem a pizza. He swapped my keyboard. Yeah, thing is, it's not even keyboard related for me. I like my cherry. Well, no, they're not cherry actually. The one on my keyboard now. They are similar to cherry brown, I think. I like those. But either way, the like membrane keyboard I use at work is like exactly the same issue. It's so weird. Completely different keyboard, exact same habit. So that confuses me. So Nashville, no practice as I say, and yeah, pace doesn't look fantastic, especially if I brush the wall. RGB SteelSeries. I actually do use a SteelSeries keyboard, and while it does have RGB, it's only yellow. no, and yeah, so, yeah, that's just like using electronic devices with the like film you're meant to peel off still on it. That's what the flashing rainbow pattern is. My current one is reds, I hate it so much. Fair. Honestly, I'm not too picky on like keyboard switches and that. I think I could probably use anything. I'm absolutely fine with membrane keyboard for most things. I do like having a proper one for like at home. Yeah, to you too, Greg. Welcome. Waiting for that hydrate. You have points. Are you qualifying for time right now? This is the practice session, which has 7 more minutes in it. Then we'll have a 5-minute quali session where I will do 2, well, you can do 2 laps to qualify basically. And then we'll have the race, which will probably be like an hour and a half, honestly. It's going to be a long-ish race. These races actually typically match, if not are slightly longer than real NASCAR Truck Series races. Oh, I didn't think so. Okay. Thank you for the hydrates. You color match the rig and keyboard to whatever the NIS primary is. That is attention to detail that no one sees. But I can appreciate that. Blue key switches. Yeah, I've only really used browns. I read reviews years ago when I bought my first mechanical keyboard. And I thought, yeah, browns sound like I will like them. And then I got the keyboard and I liked it. And since then I've had one more keyboard.
Car 32, just set the fastest lap, 30.103.
I'm actually still not last, but the last place car has a really non-representative time.
Stay low, there is a car on the
I'm not going to set a fast lap with the old tyres though, but I will definitely carry on because long run practice is definitely more useful for me. See, I was giving that guy the inside, but he like insists on the outside.
Still there.
Kind of odd.
Clear
Like I know you're
outside.
fast, so you've just come out of the pits. Oops.
No damage, car looks clean.
I can kind of use apron here, but I'm not sure I will ever want to. Doesn't feel
Car
safe.
27, just set the fastest lap, 30.031.
Nashville is a track I'm not sure I'll ever get on with. I bought it a few months ago when IndyCar was here because I was gonna do
Three car ahead.
IIS. I did the Milwaukee.
Go
Oh,
high, go high.
escape. We avoided it. Oh dear. Yeah, I bought this track for IIS, the IndyCar iRacing series, full-length IndyCar race here, and I did some laps, just solo, not even in dirty air, and I was like, I can't drive this. Milwaukee is much nicer because it's flat. I understand flat ovals because they're like road courses. This isn't even that banked, but I'm not very good here. Oh, slow moving car on the bottom, but I don't think we're catching. I feel like I'm hurting the right front. In fact, I should pit in and check the tyres before the session ends. Also to practice pitting. It was almost full green race here in the next gen a few weeks ago, so we had one caution early. So there's only 23 of us as well. I kind of expect a lot of green, which will not benefit me unless I magically have some good treatment of the tires that I don't think I will. The truck feels like too slow. It's like I want to use the brake to like rotate the car and save the tires, but like I didn't feel any. I tried to take a bit more speed there. It's like I'm slowing down too early because I'm using the brake, but like, you know, I need to use the brake. I think I use too much brake. I actually really want better pedals. I want like really stiff pedals, so that it'll be much easier, I think, to like apply really low brake pressures, like 5 to 10%, because the initial travel of this Fanatec CSL Elite load cell brake pedal is kind of soft, and it's actually very easy to press a lot of brake without really pushing very hard. And I think that's not helping me with these big ovals and the nature of the braking required for me. One minute 30 left. I think I'm going to pit in this lap.
Colour's fine, no damage to report.
Let's do pitting in. Does that work? No. Oh, my pitting in button doesn't work. How have I lost that?
Slow car down low.
Oh, good timing to come in with the wreck. That wasn't like the best entry, but better than my entry in the race the other day where I got a speeding penalty at this track. Like, I was struggling there, but then the penalty did not help.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
That is a very careful entry. Do not check that. See, now I have to check DMs. Why'd you say that? I'm gonna alt tab right now. What are my tires?
Move it, move it.
Yeah, more on the right front, but not a lot more. That's okay. Maybe I'm not too bad, but that'll only get worse. Okay, I'm not gonna watch that because yeah, I fear for my ears. I've been sent a video that's rather loud, apparently. I'll have to watch that afterwards. It's not? Oh, it's not, yeah. Fuck it, I'm gonna watch the video. Why did... This is what you were planning to do? You need to post that somewhere, because that is actually hilarious. Is that just public video? It is not. You should post that if you want. That's funny. Where's Skoda truck? There is none. Because I cannot take off the stickers on the front. And I wish I could, because otherwise I would already have a Skoda truck. Let's qualify, even though it's not going to be good. It's Christmas, everyone. Just a few weeks away. Christmas. I'm like a bank of crappy memes. It's unbelievable. How does anyone put up with me? I just bought my like. I need a Secret Santa gift for work by like Friday, and it's Wednesday. I'm really not good with this stuff. Oh, that's okay actually. Not great, but it turned more than I thought it would when I entered that fast. Wait, you can post it here if you want. Oops. Well, I don't think that would have been my fastest lap anyway. This one probably is. For context, if you get a 0x, which is like what a 0x is a minor contact with either another car or the wall. But that does invalidate your qualifying lap. So that first lap doesn't count because I brushed the wall on the exit of turn 4. Which I do not do this time. Yeah, not my day apron, but barely matters.
Alright, let's check it flag.
It's last by over a tenth. Almost 2 tenths. That's real bad. Can you believe it? Just a week away. Ooh, that wheel hop. Okay. That's shit, but I kind of expected it. Probably could have just yeeted it a bit more and been okay, but I don't know. Everyone watch this video, the Very Important Potatoes posted, it's very funny. And it features Arca at Monza Oval left turning. Oh dear. Had to panic by presents. I mean, at least you're ahead of the game there. I was even, end of November, I was thinking, you know, I'm going to buy everything I need, like, now. And then I, like, didn't do that. Paru, there's ass. I use an apron. I'm never sure with this league if they allow. It's one of those races. It's one of those races. It's one of those races. I don't want to be here anymore. I always like how you can hear the sound of the Audi R8 GT3 from Assetto Corsa Competizione in that video. And yeah, getting that in ahead of time is a good idea, D, because, why did I say that? Because I know what's about to come. How to get Padaru in less than 30 seconds. How to get... hurry. I should have just carried on lapping and qualifying. I don't know why I escaped. Now I just have to sit and watch everyone for 35 more seconds. Kazenoyoni is 150 laps. I can't really look at the fuel now. If we can go 75 laps, it's just going to be one stop, but I don't know if we can. Up, dog. What the hell? Oh, practicing pit-in. This guy's prepared. Was my effort worth it? I think so. I'm just amazed you've done that. I don't know what I expected when you said that you needed like to find a Padaru like the keyframes. But it wasn't that. How to get Paddle in less than 30 seconds. Alright, grading up. Let's do a race. 20th out of 24 in the end. Oh dear.
You'll have to stop for more fuel before the race is over.
I like to think you're intentionally betting
The
nothing
estimated
on a win
SOS
to make a
is
point, D.
3,123.
$1.
Tight field today. Look for opportunity.
One. There we go. You've had a bet. Officially. Yellow with it all in.
Half the field is on
Might
the
be
grid.
quite a good bet. I still find it funny. I had a meatball and sat in the pits for the last half of the figure 8 race that me, Lith, and Blanny did yesterday on stream, and then it paid out a finish because I didn't quit and I didn't tow at any point. So it paid out a finish even though I was sat in the pits for half of it. Gamble responsibly. This stream is not sponsored by Steak. Lots of bets for finish. Kohai with his random 100k that I had to give him because it fucked up.
5 cars left to grid.
That was so funny. Because there was also one, yeah, what was it? I finished the race, but it paid out a crash because the race timer didn't end quick enough and I withdrew. I didn't know that counted as a
There are
crash.
3 additional sets of tyres during this race. Have a good race.
I have no idea how much I had before. Maybe I gave him way too much with that, but there's no way knowing. I was just thinking I should like back up the file for that. Oh my god, is this guy blinking? Oh, engine would be good. No electric bump start in this. Have to start it the old-fashioned way.
1 lap to green. You're on the outside this time. Closed. Pit road is closed. Catch up. 74. Car.
Blinking, yeah, but they weren't jumping, at least not in that moment. I kind of hope they blink during the race to see if the netcode improvements have worked and they don't blink anymore. Don't jump, I should say. Supposedly it's just going to be better for... better for, like, driving around people with poor connection. I mean, he's definitely blinking, which isn't particularly easy to drive
Going
around.
green.
That is not first gear start, I don't think.
The pace car
Yeah,
is
especially
in.
not this far back. Oh my god, I don't like the blinking.
Green, green, green.
Oh,
Car inside.
he's not jumping, but it's a really bad blink. Oh dear.
Still there at bottom.
Yeah, if I wreck him, it better not be on me. Oh dear.
Uy, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably slower than him anyway, but just trying to worry about my tires. And he's going for moves. Like, he can go through the pack and leave me behind as far as I'm concerned. I'm all good with that. The worst thing is I can see the race lab standings on the left of my screen like going crazy because he keeps obviously disappearing from them and then reappearing. The overlay on stream is probably doing the same thing. And it's yeah, just even that's flickering out the corner of my eye while I look at the guy flickering in front of me. Oh, guy in the wall. Oh, what's going on here? Sometimes RaceLab shows him a lap down. He's not though, but I'm waiting for the missed lap, you know. Well, yeah, we don't have like, well, so, some admins run the race to be fair, but we don't really have like live stewarding or live admins. But there are admins sometimes. I don't know. I can't remember who's even admin, but I think I guess their name on Yves. #1 car. I believe that is actually an admin, so they can probably see this at least. Well, I don't know if they have a policy on that. It's a good strat because everyone he goes side by side with just like gives it up. The bump stop, the bump is so bump stop. Yeah, that's not the thing we're talking about. The bump is so sex for all of them, but the Acura. I'm not. That's the only one I haven't heard. I think I heard on Basic Ollie's stream. Obviously the Caddy, which I've done myself anyway, but also the Porsche. But I haven't heard the BMW either, because I assume that has it too. The Acura's like my least favorite sounding one anyway, so I guess it's just not as good, isn't it? The better the engine, the better the bump start. If the Caddy didn't exist, people would appreciate the BMW sound more, because it is a V8. Everyone's like, oh my god, Caddy V8. And rightfully so. Well, the BMW is also V8. And no one gives a shit. It doesn't sound as good. But still. A bit of a run, but I don't think I want to force the issue yet. The Porsche's not a V8, I don't think. I think that's a V6, maybe I'm wrong. I was surprised if 3 of them are V8s, I didn't even know. Damn, really? Jeez. Three V8s in GTP, that's crazy. Oh dear. In the era of hybrids and small engines, 3 of them went V8. That's funny. It's that old? That LMP2 program is a very old program now. It would be the Spider if it is that, yeah. That's crazy. The track is concrete. Thanks for the update, D. I almost started thinking it was asphalt. That would have been bad. Yeah, the car was the RS Spider. The race against the Audi LMP ones back in the day. In the ALMS. Do you see the Asian Le Mans series has actually started referring to itself as the ALMS now? I'm not sure how to feel about that.
Still there. Clear outside. Car outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Stay low. Clear outside if you want it. Inside. Still there.
I love how people race me hard for 19th place in a 150 lap race.
Stay high. There's a car on the left
Yes, I just
side.
raced this guy because I'm pissed off at this guy. The NPC, most NPC ass responses ever. Are you one of those NPC TikTokers? Are we gonna go on TikTok live and see NPCD reacting to all the roses or galaxies or whatever the kids send each other on there these days? Concrete evidence, oh dear. I don't have a TikTok that we know of. That we know of. Miles Morales, yeah, I see so much of him on Twitter these days. It's so weird all that, but it's just funny. I know, I've seen clips of that from Kai Cenat's stream, you know, the VTuber Kai Cenat.
Outside. The leader just did up 31.
Yeah, there's an awful lot of funny clips coming out of that
Still there.
from when he's on there. And it's like the most weird crossovers ever. There's like Kevin Hart talking to him, and it's like, what world is this where Kevin Hart is on like the biggest Twitch streamers? Oh my goodness, biggest Twitch streamers channel, and he's like talking shit to NPC Miles Morales. Like, it just doesn't make any sense.
Keep low. Still there.
Oh, we found the blinker again.
Keep low. Clear high.
Now we got a bad exit because of the blinker, but thankfully this guy's actually going to push me, or, well, sort of. Well, what do we do now? I think I'm kind of faster. I think I have a run? I can't tell.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
Pretty sure I'm alongside.
Side is clear.
Hope he knows I am.
Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Stay low. Still there. Clear high. Outside. Clear outside if you want it. Outside. Still there. Hold your line. Stay low. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Keep low. Still there. Hold your line. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Still there. Hold your line. Car outside. Outside. Clear. Car outside. Stay low. Keep low. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Still there. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Outside. Clear. Outside.
See, I could have stood up in front of him, but he didn't.
Clear.
I didn't
Car
know.
outside. Still there. Hold your line. Keep low. Clear.
Okay. 18th. I think some people behind are faster still, but let's try and get in a bit of a groove here. I feel like I'm really hurting my right front though. I need to sort of back up the corner a bit here. Dodge on a Chevy. I've not even been able to process that. I've seen the Dodge sticker, but not even realised how weird that is yet. Oh dear. Stay low. Yeah, the worst thing, the spotter keeps saying I was clear, and I'm like, I don't think I am. Like, I am right now, but in a minute I won't be. When he reappears. Oh dear. I think we're pulling out to the pack a little bit. I'm not really looking at the times, but I'm not falling back at least. Just gotta focus on these tires at the moment. Oh, too much. Hey Toro Rosso. Special Stage X. I mean, I'd love that. Let's give that a go. Okay, now I've lost time. I feel like that's too much steering angle. How many laps can we do actually? I'm not sure we're gonna do a one stop here. Or can we? No, I think we might be out. Yeah, we probably can. Maybe? I need the race laps thing to update and move over to the next chunk of laps. Either way, we're gonna go as long as, really just as long as possible here. No, I don't think we can do a... Yeah, okay, we got a choice here. We either pit at like lap 50. No, I think, yeah, no, we have to... Yeah, we probably do actually. I think we do that. Oh, or do we? I think we're gonna go to like lap 61 or something. And it's 150 laps, so evenly split it's 50. Do I do 60, 60, and then 30? Or 50, 50, 50? Probably makes no difference. For me. Something else will happen that's bullshit that makes that irrelevant, I'm sure. Obviously a caution throws that all out. Yeah. In theory 50, 50, 50 is better though, right? Like, assuming no caution. It makes me weak at the end, but I'm stronger the first two, like, the first two undercuts I do. But that's why I'm considering it, but it's probably just more straightforward to go long and hope for a caution. Maybe catch out some that don't pay. We seem to be doing alright on the tyres, because I have caught up to this group, and I'm now making a move on some of them, so...
Stay low. Stay low. Stay low. Clear.
See why go back on that?
Keep high. Keep high. Clear. Car outside. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Keep low. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear high. Car outside. Outside is clear.
How's he got such a good run? I'm getting stacked up by these. This 07 I think is so slow. Oh hey Mentrix, by the way. Just seeing the message.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Keep low. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Still there. Hold your line. The leader is running 31.801. Stay low. Still there, hold your line.
Jeez.
Still there. Clear high.
Wow, I tried to back out that corner and get a good exit, but it really didn't work. That's really not smooth on the power, oh dear. Okay, a bit of a run now.
Car inside, clear.
Yeah, suck at getting a run off of 2. I feel like I back up the corner and then like get on the power, I think earlier, but I just sort of bogs down and the others seem to pull away better.
Outside.
Got to his inside. Good, 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 good.
There's a car on the high side.
He wanted to close it off as well, but I got that. He's gonna have a better exit then. Yeah, way better exit. I'm really weak at it too. Really weak at it too. He's not gonna go for it, thankfully though. He could have stuck the nose in, tried to do something, but thankfully thinks better of it. And yeah, I'm definitely quicker. Look, I'm decent out of 4. I'm just not out of 2. 20 to go. I think I definitely just go to the end of the stint, because honestly, we're getting through the field like this. Oh, that was a good... that was kind of accidental, but that gave me the run. The check is winning. They're always winning. Oh, next week, by the way, this week, sorry, on Sunday, it's on my schedule, but Virtual Oval have a snowball derby. So I'm going to do one more 300 lap race at 5 Flags in the super late model. Yay! But I expect the Czech brothers will show up. I think there's a few Czech people in here. I expect to see them, and I'm gonna just roll up in my Skoda, and I wonder if they'll say anything. Because they won't expect that, surely.
Keep low.
It's gonna be funny.
Still there. The lead is Jitter 31.
I had to push up a bit, I had to get out of it. Do you want a spotter? I'm not sure if I can have a spotter for
Still
this.
there.
Because it's a league race.
Stay low. Clear
But if you
outside.
actually wanted to do it again, Dee, and I actually could do it, then you are very
Still there,
welcome.
hold your line. Stay low. There is a car on the high
It's on
side.
Sunday though, that's game day, surely. That's red zone day. These are words. A
Stay low.
league
There is a
race,
car on the
yes.
high side.
Amazing pass. I mean, I think I've just done a better job on the tires, which is surprising for me. That's the only reason I'm making these passes. But I got, yeah, I normally I don't have, I didn't expect to be doing this at Nashville because I really struggled with tires in the next gen. Hopefully I just learned something in that car that I'm transferring to this. Birds. The birds. The one and only birds.
Outside is clear.
Cool, up to 13th. A 13th would be an alright result if it were to finish like this. Long way to go, but yeah. The fact that I can drive up to this position is quite satisfying for me. If it carries on running green, then I'm liking this. I'm not far ahead of anyone. That like the whole pack behind is like kind of bunched up, much more bunched up behind than the cars in front. However, I'm now ahead of all that, and I'm edging away a little bit. So
Nice and smooth.
maybe we can catch some more. We've got V next. Can we continue going through the field like this? Only 15 laps to pit. Tires feel good. Like, I'm not... The leader's getting away for sure, but, you know, we're not really in that race. Compared to the people I'm around, I'm doing okay. So I'm just going to run the tires out. I'm not, like, pushing like crazy. I got to drive it properly, but, like... It's not like the next gen when I drove it here, where I was basically unable to turn by the end of it. Like, this feels okay, as long as I treat it right. Bit nervous about the inevitable green flag stop though. I think I'll just have to take it very easy. I think I'm catching V in here. Mainly out of 4, I think.
The lead is Jitter 31.
So he's not really hitting the bottom there. I'm not sure that's intentional. I think he might be struggling a bit. I drove the Gen 3 supercars in iRacing and uploaded the video of me doing so to YouTube. Enjoy me and Lith yabbering about iRacing in video form as we race supercars at VIR. There's also a Ferrari 499B video, which is quite an eventful race actually. I've actually had some good week 14/13 races, which sometimes I just like get wrecked, or I'm just last. But I've actually like raced this week 14, so. That's quite good. Wow, we've really dropped the cars behind. Are they good? The supercars? Yes. I think so. When I first hopped in them, I was like,
Down low.
oh, pitting now. Okay, yeah, that's the 50 lap point. Okay, people pitting. We stay out there. At first it was like, wow, these are hard, like way harder than the outgoing supercars. But as I did that race with Lith, we kind of figured it out, and it's a super rewarding car to drive. I wouldn't say it's easy, but once I understood it, like, it made a lot of sense, I think. And it's super fun to, like, especially a track like VIR. It was like one of the short layouts as well, so it had a really awkward section in the middle where it cuts through, and like, it was just really fun to like balance the car and try and carry the speed through the corners. Brakes are easier than the outgoing supercar as well, I think. It will bite you if you fuck up, which is expected for Australian supercar, but it was actually really rewarding to drive. I watch more NASCAR if we get a new manufacturer. There's always rumors of a fourth. There was a lot of talk earlier in the year of it being Honda. I'm not sure if there's any development on that. It certainly hasn't happened yet, but I think Honda were very interested at one point. Whether they've signed off on it, well, I guess not yet because we haven't heard anything, but I'm not sure if that's still on the cards. Acura TLX, yeah. Might even be a Civic, because they raced a Civic in Super GT500. 4 point is going to be, oh, I wish. That would solve my problems. I'm talking about being able to take the stickers off in iRacing to paint these cars like this, whatever brand I want them to be. But if Skoda just enter NASCAR, I don't need that. I'll just buy the Skoda. Like, easy. Come on, VW, get your wallet out. Sign off on it. Thing is, what do you do for the truck? I looked this up. Someone once, it's like a project on YouTube, there's a video about it. Someone converted like, what's the, like, 4x4 type one? Is it the Kodiak? I think they converted a Kodiak to be a pickup. Like, custom job. Which is quite funny. They could race that into trucks. Or just, you know, since it's VW, they could have a VW pickup, because they do a few.
The car behind, Chrissy. You've got about 5 laps of fuel. You're in the top 10.
Right, we've got to focus a bit here because we've got, I think, 4 laps when we cross the line until the stop, so... We've got some new tyres coming up behind, but they're a lap down. Yeah, I don't sell them at all, do they? Which obviously means they're never going to do it, but it would be funny. Maybe they could enter Euro NASCAR, or sorry, the NASCAR Euro Series. I think that's what it's called now. They did rename it recently.
Car outside.
I didn't map my paying in button.
Stay low. There was a car on the high side. Still there.
Oh well, I'll just be careful. Easy. Easy.
That car is a lap down. Outside is clear.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna come in now because it is actually starting to really push, and I have a gap behind. These are coming in too. Oh dear. God, if you can hear the debris.
Car H8 has taken the lead. Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
I forgot to run ads before the start of this while I was in quali, and that's why I was just sitting there. I normally run ads. Nick Debris.
Go, go, go! The car behind is pitting. The lead is pitting now.
Okay, we're down in 21st, but with a tyre advantage, and there are people who have yet to pit.
The lead is just did up 32.026.
Want Lada. LC500. Would that suit as a NASCAR? I mean, I guess the Supra's a NASCAR, so anything can be, but... Honda Ridgeline. There's so many, like, stock cars that we could have if people decided to enter stock car racing, but... Oh well. Maybe we'll get the Civic before long. A fourth manufacturer would definitely be interesting.
The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 1.4 seconds.
Considering we started like 20th or whatever, we are already 16th on the cycle. Those two just come out right ahead of me. Were ahead of me already, so that's fine. There's some people like out there with 9 lap older tires. Well, no, more like 7 laps older.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Dodge, I don't know. I don't know enough about all of it to comment on that, honestly. I barely understand the Honda stuff, I just heard about it. I think the people from Honda were at the Daytona 500, you know, which was now nearly a year ago. It's kind of gone quiet since then, I think, mostly. I haven't heard anything about Dodge, so I don't think there's not much smoke for that, at least. Chrysler 300. They need the PT Cruiser in NASCAR. You could, with the shape of their EV prototype thing that NASCAR showed off at the Chicago Street Race earlier this year, that could be styled like a PT Cruiser, sort of. I wish we get that in iRacing. I want the electric NASCAR car. Z4 Xfinity. Yeah, I mean that's pretty like accurate though because of the Supra, right? That actually just makes sense. I'm imagining the old Z4, but it actually just makes sense. I mean, the old Z4 could come with a V8 anyway, right? Like that's pretty. The old Z4 could have easily been a stock car. Do they sell the new Z4 with V8? Or even the Supra? I don't know. M4 next gen, that would definitely work. Big boxy car. Ads will start on Twitch in about a minute, by the way. FYI. I will let them run. Because there's probably no better time for them to run anyway at this point.
30.642. Car outside. Still there.
You mean like have the like US NASCAR series come to Europe? Or you mean enter the Euro series?
Outside clear.
I wish the Euro series could just get a bit more like footing. Because it's like super small series right now. The way we walked around the paddock there at Mirai this year, it was like... It would be nothing like a Cup Series event, right? Like nowhere near. What's quite good, I mean, I'll have to get through them too, but people like Kelvin Mace and a few others there, they've ended up in this pack and stuck in it. So I'm catching up to people who actually have like a lap newer tires than me. And are faster than me anyway, but I'm catching up because of this squabbling. And hopefully by the time I get there, their tires will be worn up even more, because I mean, I'm saving. If they're all worn out using their best stuff by the time I get there, then... I think this person has damage. Were they the one in the wall? I lost track. They're slow there. Got to get this one done, hopefully.
The gap is 1 second. Still there. Hold your line. Clear.
Whoops. I don't think I did anything wrong there. Honda will almost never bring their vehicle to race on a pro. Yeah, if it's in the US, it'll be Acura. Most probably, anyway. Unless they want to actually use like the Civic. No. There's no Acura Civic, right? What about a truck? See, that's like having the luxury brand is like the issue that Chevy have, because Chevy don't make the Camaro anymore. And I think they're just going to remove the Camaro name from the car. It's just going to be the Chevrolet ZL1. That's what I've heard. But there are some rumors that they would replace Chevy with Cadillac. But then it's like, well, Cadillac don't make a truck. Unless you just have Chevy for the truck and Cadillac for the other two. But like, that's odd. That's not been done before, right? It's not to say it can't, but it hasn't been done. That was a big push. Back in 13th. So, yeah, I think we pretty much... Yeah, we didn't really lose anything in the cycle. Which is good. Back where and we got people with older tyres. Well, slightly older tyres ahead of me. But we're closer to all these than we were earlier, that's for sure, so... The only person with younger tyres out of these three ahead of me, at least, is 42. What about Mace? 12 laps. Oh yeah, Mace has newer tyres as well. He's fast, he'll pull away probably.
1.1 seconds.
Welcome back from the ads. TLDR. This race is going rather well. Probably just jinx it by saying that, but it is. Pretty happy with my tyre conservation on the first stint, and I believe I'll be able to do it even better on the second and third stint. Have I reached the point with the truck where I can kind of hop in and like know what I'm doing? Is it that sort of car for me now? Kind of reaching that with the next gen as well. But it's taken me so long to get to that point.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 2.4 seconds.
2.4 seconds. Can I make the Escalade? Yeah, you could have an Escalade truck. I think that'd be funny. They did that years ago, right?
Okay, we're
Halfway in the race. Bets closed.
Doing good. Keep it up.
It's not looking good for D's win bet. They're gonna lose their 1 point. Well, 1 rest cash. I think we me and Liv were talking about it yesterday in the Rallycross race we did, but some of the new graphics updates in iRacing have a really nice effect of like reflections. I mean, in fact, honestly, even on the trucks, this sunset is like the sky just looks nice anyway. But as we come through turn 4, it may not be very visible on the stream because, like, you know, compression and online video and such. But there is the reflection that goes across the asphalt on the bottom and then across the rubber on the concrete. There's a reflection of the sun, and it just looks that bit better than it ever used to if it was even there. And then on the back of the trucks there's a little reflection there into turn 1, and it just looks really nice. I'm surprised. It's subtle changes, but honestly, this game just looks that little bit better as of Tuesday compared to Monday. Really nice update for everything, honestly. I'm very happy. I didn't really expect much other than, you know, literally new cars, new tracks. Obviously that's new stuff, but actually, like graphically and gameplay wise with the debris, it's like actually pretty cool. Liquid death ray. Is that a vape thing? I think that's a vape thing, right? Yeah, Veen was one of the... We had 8 lap older tyres than me, so yeah, he's really struggling now though. I think he fought too hard. Yeah, GTP is not great. I mean, the tyres, I can't really notice it. I don't drive them enough, but I mean, Ruby was singing their praises about the actual how good the tyres actually feel. So as long as they can bring the performance back into what it should be, and, you know, ideally create the correct hybrid system too, as long as they can actually do that, then the end result would be better than what we had before, hopefully. Oh, and the staff did post, I think it was Greg West, he posted something on the forums being like, yeah, I just want to say we hear the feedback loud and clear. We're not ready to share direct, like, literal changes we're doing yet, but, like, we will very soon, sort of thing. So they have acknowledged it. They've acknowledged the backlash. And, yeah, hopefully we'll see some improvements. I'm hoping for, like, just a quick hot fix to just lower the pace before the end of the week 14, but we'll see. They'll make it more than it is. Yeah, but it's a bit heated up though, because like you say week 14 is for testing, but I mean the hybrid thing is a 2-year issue now, right? The BMW launched now two years ago, like as of this season, right? 8 seasons ago it launched, and they never implemented the correct hybrid system on that. Let alone the following 4 now that we have added. So, I mean, you know, some of the reactions are kind of ridiculous, obviously. Like, however, 2 years is a long time, actually, when you think about it. In the meantime, LMU has been both announced, begun development, and then implemented all of the hypercars that race in that series seemingly correctly. I mean, I don't play the game to confirm, but like, I go in the game and I see virtual energy tank even on the GT3s, and it's like, yep, that's right, that's WEC. We never get a full roster of WEC cars and iRacing. I mean, it's not impossible. They could, in theory, get all of the cars that are in WEC. We have a lot of the cars that are in WEC. And, you know, some people thought they would never be able to get LMH cars because of the existence of LMU, but, well, here we are with one. Kind of feeling like it's pushing a bit earlier in this time. I don't like that. Well, yeah, LMU doesn't have another 50 series, but I would still expect iRacing to, like, model stuff well. Like, if you like, let's count the number of cars in LMU, count the number of tracks in LMU, and work out how much that costs in iRacing before the subscription. It would be more than LMU, right? Even with LMU's DLC model, which is like kind of expensive, it's more than LMU already for the same amount of content. So it should be as good as, you know. And I think in almost every case it probably is. Like, and that's not even shitting on LMU content necessarily. I don't think I understand the game enough to say that it's shit or good yet. It's probably fine. But, you know, most things in iRacing are very good, right? I think so. This truck is pretty good. It's not perfect, but it's the truck from the NASCARs. And then you race the GTPs, and it's like, yeah, this is kind of not the GTP from the WEX. Yeah, and they are like, they're really popular. Like, it's one of the most popular categories. People were pining for all those cars. Like, when we got the BMW, that was like the one no one wanted, and then people, please Caddy, please Porsche, please even Acura. We got them all. We got the Ferrari now. People want these. People love these. And they seem to be given less attention to detail than, well, pretty much everything else. Because nothing has such a glaring inaccuracy. There are things with inaccuracies. It's not even the only inaccurate hybrid system. I don't think any of the hybrid cars have accurate hybrid systems completely. But in almost all the cases, there's reasons for that. Like, whether you agree with the reasons, there are reasons that we know. Like, the LMP1 BOP was always difficult because you can't limit the fuel flow rate. But that's because that's not a feature in iRacing. Yes, they could add it. Arguably, they should have added it. But it's a whole lot of work, probably, for one car. However, the hybrid system of those cars is pretty good. You got a whole load of functions. You can change all the regen shit. McLaren, 2015 McLaren, that's got probably the best hybrid system in terms of all the features. I think. Either that or the LMP1s. The Merc F1 car has a dumbed down hybrid system, both of them. But the quote that explained that was from Mercedes. I think Mercedes probably didn't want to give all the details of how they fiddle with the hybrid during the race, but what they said was that with these limited functionalities you get a good idea of how you would drive it without all the boring bits, basically. I don't agree with that. I want all the boring bits, but Merc didn't want to implement it, so we didn't get it. That's a reason. I want Isotta the most. That won't have this problem, thankfully. Let's get the Isotta, the Glickenhaus, the Valkyrie. Good chance we get the Valkyrie. Let's go into IMSA. Not that it has to be an IMSA, of course, but it helps with our racing. Yeah, Lambo probably coming before Valkyrie. Not based on anything other than it's already around. Like, been around for a bit longer. And it does seem easier for iRacing to get... well, no, the Lambo GT3 is kind of old. I was going to say they might have a better relationship with Lambo than Aston, because, you know, where's the Aston GT3? But then... well, then the Lambo's kind of outdated anyway, so... maybe it's not such a great relationship. We've moved up to 11th, by the way. Just chilling. Man, if I get top 10 in this, it's going to be ridiculous. Got a bit of work to do to achieve that, but... oh dear. It's not out of the realms of possibility here. Top 10 would be a nice way to see off this league. Or this series of the league. I do still plan on running Class A next year. But I'll probably drop the trucks. Unless Victor... makes a grand return, because he won't want to do Class A. I will try and convince him, but he won't. But I don't think he wants to do the trucks right now either, so... hello, Graham! Welcome! Chili Bowl! Yes, let me read this. Format to get average, let me take your best race. No, it averages it. So, this is what I mean by, you don't want to run more than 4. If you run a 5th race, it will take the average of your 2 best finishes, right? So let's say you have a 60-point result and a 50-point result as your best 2 results, and you've done 5 races. Well, your score will be 55, because it will average your 50 and your 60 as your best 2. So basically, you lose points almost no matter what. The only time you gain is if your 5th result is actually better. So, for example, if you have 4 bad races, low point scores, then you should probably run a 5th, because you might as well. What's the worst that can happen? But yeah. Do you have a teammate for Class A or the trucks? I do not. What if I just react stream? Are you watching my stream on Streamlith? Is the week 14 content so boring you've resorted to tuning into Reska Kyoso instead? Racing content that was here already. I need food. and I want to eat. You should eat. Two hours talking about I'm glad I missed the stream.
Losing on the current front.
There's two reasons I didn't want to, well, three reasons I didn't want to do this race. Number one, I didn't practice for it because week 14. Number two, I want to churn out more week 14 videos. And I'm not doing that. Number three, Lith was streaming about Thruxton and I can't watch it. Top split running 4th and wrecked out. That put me 125th, yeah. Well, if you've got 3, if that was your first, then you can at least run 3 more, but yeah. Good luck with your point hunting. I'll be running the first super slot on Saturday, by the way. I'm not getting any points, I'm going to be in the low split, but I'm crap on dirt, so... I almost was embarrassed to upload. Normally I do AI B-roll for my how-to videos, but there's no dirt AI, so I had to drive the chili bowl, and my goodness, I'm surprised I haven't got any hate comments of how bad my driving of the chili bowl is, quite frankly. Borg Q. What is Borg Q? Always VOD. Yeah, I may have to. Can always race later. Maybe. Do you want a team? I will talk to you about that a bit later, Greg. Mirai X sector. Yeah. Could be big. Could be big. Still running 11th. We're kind of keeping up with these two up ahead, despite the fact that the tire age is similar. I'm gonna jinx myself as well. I'm driving kind of well. Hey, that rhymes. Well, I said the same word twice, but yeah.
With the leader consider if you want 0.801.
Thank you for the hydrate. I do actually need that. "17 laps till we pit again." Or, well, we might pit before that, but... We're in the window, actually. I think I can make it to the end. Oh, I can definitely make it to the end. We're well into the window. Okay. Well, I'm not sure we want to run to the end of the tank here. You gotta eat those food. As Garfield once said. Garfield, I mean. I ate those food. Enjoy your food, Liv. I hope it's hamburger helper. I need some Lasaga. I eat John is what I do. I love how that makes no sense if you haven't seen the video. Garfield. Classic video. I would post a link, but I can't. Hey, we're catching up to Smetana, whose brother is leading the race. What happened to his livery?
You're in the top 10.
Or did he change it? He's got thrustmaster right now. Looks like a paint shop job. Do I just not have the livery loaded? Hey, Mapplecat, is this the real Reska? I saw him in Lithium Fox Reacts. Is that a new series? Hello, Viking. Oh dear, is this like a not a raid but a raid? Like, what the hell's going on? Wow. Wow. terrain where I want to eat food and not stop stream. I'm just your interlude. Well, someone's pitting there.
The car behind is pitting.
I've had a few people pitted. I'm in 8th. I think I'm going to come in, you know? Especially because I caught up to Petter here, because I'm only going to...
The leader just did up 31.783.
I'm only going to get into a battle here. I don't like it. Let's do the opposite of what we did at Indy the other day and come in early. It didn't work out at Indy.
Pit box in 10.
So we're going to do the opposite here. At a completely different racetrack.
2, 1. Right here.
I should have maybe done right sides only. Yeah, maybe I should have done right sides only. Oh well.
All clear. Punch it.
Oh god. That's not good. Yeah, I was in 2nd, idiot. Okay. Oh well, not too bad. Bit of time lost, but I probably lost more of the pit entry being careful.
Be mindful, you only have one set of tires remaining. Car outside.
Pit stop complete.
Clear up top.
We're not even a lap down as well. Oh no, we're almost 2 laps down? What's going on? We are a lap down. Oh shit!
Car inside. Clear inside.
Fucking hell, I didn't need that. The midterm event of a Super Bowl, I wish. Well, actually, I don't wish. I don't think I'd want to be the Super Bowl halftime act in any capacity. What the fuck? I ain't no Kendrick. I'm not like him. I'm not like him. I hit the wall because that's so bad. That's how awful that was. We are 15th.
The car in front.
I hit the wall again. Moving up at least one spot here, yeah. My plan is to undercut people, get into the top 10 and just about hang on before the end of the race. Maybe. I feel like they probably catch me towards the end. But if I end up 11th, then I won't be too mad.
The leader just did a 31.961.
Person behind me is on older tires, but it seems pretty quick, so I'm slightly concerned. Hopefully they're just pushing, because like, it's easy with like pitting with less than a fuel stint to go to be like, oh well, I can just push hard, but then there's still like 40 laps to go. We're 36 now for us, and it's like, you still need to keep some tread on the tire, especially when the fresh tires that stayed out and end up behind you come out and they're charging through, because they will be able to push. I don't really understand the balance of that though. I tried something similar to this once at Texas, and I bit early and didn't push, and then I was just really slow the whole stint. So it didn't really work. There was at no point where I had any advantage. Yeah, the number 1 car's on 30. Did they pit at the earliest opportunity? Why are they? Oh, they had damage, didn't they? I think they were one in the wall and we passed because they were slow. And now they're on 35 lap old tires. Oh, and right in front of me. Gotta get by this person quite quickly. It's the one I hit as well. Yeah, okay.
Car outside. Stay low. Still there. You're in the top 10.
Top 10.
The leader's pitting now. Keep low. Outside, clear.
Okay, we got 42 behind who is on fresh tyres and is just faster than me. So, I'm not gonna spend too long fighting this because I cannot hold him off for 33 laps. Just gonna just get the run here anyway. Just gonna keep it high.
Still there. Inside.
Fighting him wastes time
Clear
that
inside.
I need to make sure I stay ahead of the people who I'm actually racing here because he's not one of them. Whoops. Bad entry there, I wandered a little bit. Oh, hit the wall again. Thank you, Viking. Down to P11 now. We were P10 briefly, but now we're P11 because we got passed by that guy, but we weren't racing him anyway. There's definitely, yeah, there's people ahead, I think, who still need to pit. Or not. No, I don't think there is. I'm not sure this has worked out. Somehow. Did some people pit really early? Was that the only reason I was up to 11th? That might be the case.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1.4 seconds. The lead is consider 31.101.
The two people immediately behind have old tires though. We're almost a lap down and it's genuine, I think, because Daniel Adam is on 15 lap old tires, we're on 11 lap tires, so we just pitted a bit earlier than us. We were probably going to go a lap down on in this one, just because of the long green run and not having as much pace. You did what? What did I say? Much better at 2 than the first time. You don't know. Okay. You stole it from Jewel. He did what in his cup? He pissed in what cup? Oh, 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 oh. Ah, he says ho, ho, ho. That's what Santa Claus says. I demand no compensation. Starting to pull away a little bit from the guy behind, which is good. He does have slightly older tires, and I think he's used the best of them trying to keep up with me. I saw a big EA Sports. Big. That was an awful big.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 1 second.
EA Sports. E. I really am. I said earlier in the stream that I'm like a bank of terrible memes, and like, yeah, I really am. Among Us. Who's calling you a hoe? Lith, apparently. Can't believe it.
The leader is running 51.3.
Kevin Ott ahead has 23 lap old tyres. We have 17. I'm not sure I can catch him, but depending on how hard he fights the guy who's now battling him, maybe I have a chance. It doesn't look like they're gonna battle very hard. You? Terrible memes? Yeah, I'm not known for that at all. What do you say about me? I can't remember. I may have said nothing. We're pulling away from the leaders, so we might actually get away with not being left, but we'll see. Yeah, you made a Padaru meme, so... Although I do have a Padaru profile picture. On many platforms. How old is Padaru? I want to say it was sometime between 2017 and 2020. Because that was the period I didn't really watch anime, and then like the first Christmas I experienced after returning to the weeb fandom, if you like, after like the VTuber boom, Christmas came around and it was Padaru everywhere, and I'm like, what is that? And then I watched the video and I'm like, what is that? And now I have a profile picture of my character in that style, so. I'll be really catching Kevin. Look at this. We might be able to steal the top 10 here. We've got 21 laps to get up to him. 2.2 seconds. I think we're gaining. Yeah, we're gaining a few tenths each lap. Might be close, but I think we can get there.
20 more laps.
20 to go. A nice quick race this with no green, no yellow flags. Feels rather short. Only 3 stints. Huh. What's the point in that? Bite size. It's not Phoenix. It's definitely not Phoenix. Phoenix was awful for cautions. I don't know why. I feel like Phoenix shouldn't be as bad for cautions as it is, but it really is.
31.607.
24 was it in the trucks. Jesus. That's so bad. It's probably more than the full length Phoenix NASCAR race I did last year was. Oh, big wall hit. Big wall hit. I'm gonna be there before the end, that's for sure. Really surprised I've had such a good run at Nashville. Really didn't think I would. After the next gen race here. Thanks for the shill, Greg. We are basically here now. There's Victor's old team as well. Let's put them out in the top 10, shall we?
Outside. Still there. Go low. Clear outside.
Nice and easy. Oh, there. No, maybe not. I spoke too soon. Oh, we both hit the wall. Well, that neutralizes it. Good battle. Oh well. Now let's get away before we can mount any sort of fight back. Yeah, there we go. Nice run out here. I think we are good as long as we run smoothly from this point. Anyone with newer tires behind? Nope. Not for a long way. Well, not that long of a way, but long enough. Next new tire, well, next person with newer tires than I is 13th. Well, they're locked down, bloody hell. That's a really bad entry, to be looking at their relative. 7 seconds. I think I'm alright. I just gotta do good laps. We're all so bad about that. I mean, yeah. I feel bad, like I'm not gonna just ask people to sub because like it has to be of their own volition, you know, I guess. But, you know, the data supposedly says that calling out these things makes people actually do them because they probably wanted to but just didn't for no reason whatsoever. I don't really know the psychology, but, you know. That's why all the YouTubers are like and subscribe, smash that like button, which I never do in my YouTube videos. Although I do promote my Discord in my YouTube videos, like that's something I've been... I wonder if that gets really... If you watch all the how-tos, it might just get really annoying, but... Maybe I'll stop next year, because it's a bit samey.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 1 second.
Whoop. That's now Smetana with newer tires than me in the lead. I might get lapped yet in this. I think I can hang on if I don't drive into the wall. Well, would you look at that? It's a subscription. Maple, thank you for gifting a sub to Lith. Thank you very much. Lith gets his sub back. He gets the Reska Wheeze emote back. Thank you very much. Funding the Lithium Reacts format, oh dear. Yeah, talking about like reaction and like, you know, putting ourselves out there, let's say, I had a few videos out about, you know, me, I'm more like analysing the driving of the HoloLive VTubers when they raced ACC recently. But the video name is like Racing VTuber Reacts 2, you know. And then the third one of those, I didn't use that name format because it was more like, could this person be a racing VTuber in the future? And like, it got significantly fewer views, and I changed the name to Racing VTuber Reacts 2 such and such driving, and suddenly it got a load more views, and I'm like, okay, well that format works. Just so and so reacts to is just like free views on YouTube apparently. People click on that, and quite frankly, YouTube shows it to more people in the first place. Lithium reaction sounds dangerous. Yeah, I know, we're doing science experiments in here. Frankie, hey, look at this onion post! I'm glad Frankie is known for the onion obsession now.
Going well. Keep at it.
Starting to push a bit. I feel like I've not been focusing enough on this stint to get good tire wear, but it's fine. We'll make it. Hey, Riley. Just in time for the end of the race. Reska angry. We're gonna get top 10. I don't want to speak too soon, but we're gonna get a top 10. In the last virtual oval truck race of the season, of the year, and of me, because I don't plan on running the trucks next year. I'm glad I showed up for this one. It's a bit busy week to be doing this when I didn't practice for this, but somehow we've had a really good run.
2 more. Let's go.
And well, 3 more for me, including this lap. I don't want to go lap down. I'm not going to let that happen. I can't go lap down anyway, actually, because even P11 isn't lapped yet, so we have to focus a little bit. Leader will be on the white flag lap now. I'm not going to get lapped, it seems. All we have to do is not wreck. How hard can it be, right?
White flag. White flag.
White flag. That means 1 more lap to go. I hate that sound clip, actually, because, like, I've been playing iRacing a long time. I know what white flag means. I need to fiddle with the lines, because you can turn off lines, right? I need to turn off some lines. Do you know? I think I know. Did you know that white flag in European rules racing is slow car ahead? That's not confusing. We completed the race!
Alright, there's checkered flag. Great job. You did really well.
You know what the weirdest flag difference between different, like, sports is? Is that the checkered flag in horse racing, in the UK at least, is caution hazard ahead. It's like the yellow flag. But they use the checkered for that, which I find rather amusing. The race is complete. Cheeky top 10. Listen to the debris though. Running on the apron, getting into the pits. You could hear the crackling of the marbles and shit. Like,
5,
I love that.
3,
Who cares about horse racing?
1.
Nobody.
Okay, the race is over. Bring it on in. Right here.
That is a nice end to this league. Top 10. Still, you know, I wonder if I could have stolen a win in the lower class we were in last season, but that never happened, but it's fine. Look how good the light... Honestly, I think the reflections look really nice now. I didn't really look at this in the evening before, but like... I love how the lighting is on this car right now. It's just all better, right? It's crazy. Earlier in this race list, I was I wonder if I can find it. It was like maybe a third into the race. I don't know, like here. It won't look as good on stream anyway, but like There was a point where I think it was earlier than this even, because I had a lot of cars in front of me. Let's go like here. Like the way it reflects off of some cars as they go in here, like here. Whoa, I love it. And then I think as you go, you can see a reflection on the apron and the rubber here, like light beam. Yeah, there. And you can see the marbles, the rubber marbles are more visible when the light is on them there. And it just, and it's lighting up the like grooves. Delicious. Delicious. How does that place you in the series? Let's see if we can find that out before I end stream, because I probably will end stream there. In a moment or two. Have they uploaded the results yet? They're pretty quick at uploading the results. They have not. I can tell you that I'm currently 12th. I might sneak a top 10 in the season here, with one race missed as well, which would be actually quite good. I'm not sure I will though. Mace and Von Kernel. Mace is ahead of me, so I don't pass him anyway. Heckens? Where's Heckens? Not here? Okay. And then Sven was below me by quite a few, yeah. I might have a top 10 here, but well, where was Veen? Was I ahead of Veen? I was, yeah. So he hasn't passed me. Asquith. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see, but things are looking good. Oh, wait, the results are up. Wait, schedule, standings. Is this updated? I'm 10th! I'm actually 10th! 2 points ahead of P11. 10th in series standings. There's only one person or two people. There's a few people that did 9 races that are below me. But yeah, I'm 10th in the season, so I'll take that. Reflects more than the track itself, other than the rubber line. It reflects more than the track itself, other than the groove things. Yeah, I love how it looks. I was just driving and talking about this earlier because I think it looks great. And yeah, you can definitely see the marbles on the apron, and even up here you can see the marbles on that really high line. Let's do a Lith type thing here. Lith is going to complain about my camera usage here because I forgot everything he told me about this. Oh god. Look at all that. Rubber. I like it. I should have driven up there like on the cooldown or something just to see how crap it is. I mean, it's crap up there anyway, but it's gonna be crapper now. And then like, it sort of starts here and like builds up when no one's running. Like there's a bit here, but then like loads of it. I love this. So cool. That's so cool. This is also going to be my picture because this looks kind of cool. Oh, I haven't got my, no wonder I was missing like 1 or 2 paints. I don't have proper paints on here. I don't have my banner. I actually ran this. Yeah, okay, something broke and I lost all my paints. Like, not all of them, but a bunch of them. Am I running a paint application? I am, that's why I thought I closed that. This league uses its own, like, app to download paints. That's kind of jank. Yeah. Why didn't that update all of them? wait for more to pop in and I'll take a picture. And I will probably... I hope let's finish this food by now, because we're probably gonna head over there and ruin his plans to eat. Right, we take a picture. I'm gonna miss it. I've been driving the truck for a year now. I'm kind of gonna miss it, but I don't like running A and C at the same time, ideally, and I would rather focus on the next gen. So goodbye trucks. I will probably run C fixed occasionally. Don't want to take any more pictures. Probably not. I think I'm good. Yeah. That was I don't really need the replay for that. It was a good race, but like, you know, the VOD is enough. Yeah, let's see. Is Lith... What's Lith doing? I'm going to open his stream and just hopefully not see my own stream. Oh, he's still on Be Right Back. I can knock to let Lithium Fox know to drop in and collaborate. 10th place. This is something random I want to drop into now, but probably not. Rallycross. Wow, no one's signed up for... That's kind of unfortunate, the new dirt track, no one's driving it. What? Is that a river? It looks like another racetrack layout. Right, well, yeah, I'm back in theory tomorrow. I haven't really planned with Adaro what we're doing tomorrow, but we're doing something tomorrow, so yeah, keep an eye out for that. It will either just be on Adaro's channel or on both mine and Adaro's channel, depending on what it is. So yeah, please follow Adaro Yosei. That's not the... Yep, that doesn't exist. He changed his username, Adaro VT. There we go. I may be on that channel tomorrow, or indeed this channel as well, depending on what we stream. It depends if it's worth having 2 POVs, so if it's not, I won't do that. And then Friday, I'm not doing anything. Saturday, big streams on Saturday as well. On Saturday, I'm actually doing a chili bowl. This isn't on my schedule. It's too much to put on the schedule. I'm doing chili bowl in the afternoon, which hopefully Lith will join for as well, if he's up for it. And then afterwards, we have VTCR from Winton. No worries, it's fine. I'm glad you stopped by regardless. Keep the streak going. Yeah, and then Sunday we have LMU race, a 2.4 hour LMU race at Fuji. I'm going to drive the Toyota hypercar, so that's going to be fun. Hopefully I can figure out the hypercars in LMU. I struggled with the GT3 the other day. Let's hope we can figure out the hypercar. And then after that, we have Virtual Oval, but not the Class A, because that's finished. It's going to be the Snowball Derby, you know, named correctly, unlike the Winter Derby. It's 300 laps of 5 flags in the Super Late model. Yes, I'm going to do another one. But in the league. So it's going to be all the usual faces from these Virtual Oval streams that I race against in Snowball Derby form. So we should have a very clean, very long green runs, tyre management Winter Derby, which will be wonderful, I hope, if that is exactly what we get. So looking forward to that. Might be the best derby. Yes, again, but last one until November next year. I promise. I promise. I'm going to put Lith's link in the YouTube chat. Oh, he's back from BRB, so that's ideal. We're going to raid over to him in a moment. There's his link on YouTube. If you don't already follow Lith on Twitch. And yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. See you later.